What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the channel, and today Honkai Impact. So we're gonna continue on chapter 20, and last time we kind of dove in Fuha, aka Phoenix's story a little bit. It left me more confused than anything else, but you know, that's all right, because we're not finished with the chapter yet. But yeah, hopefully this part will be a little bit better. It was like pretty long last time, a lot of reading. But yeah, before that, you know, if you could do me a favor, like it up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, comment below, and also if you guys want, join the Discord, the Twitch channel, you know, it's all in the description below. And yeah, let's get started. Get more feathers. I'm pretty sure we are. This place is beautiful though. Out of all the stages, I think this one got it in the bag. All right. Okay, no need for pleasantries. Go and do what you must. This is for you. Then Zhao extended her hand. Two feathers hovered above her clean, pale palm. I found them while you were resting. Whoa. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. The feather gave off a bright glow. Oh, okay, here we go. Good morning, me. Oh, she talking to herself? 7:30. Today's schedule: 2 sessions of math, physics, art, grammar, and PE. Oof, physics though. Oof. I don't like PE. Females don't never like PE. But the boys, we love some gym. Her excellent performance in PE class attracted a great deal of attention. Yet who would have felt that her classmates were talking bad about her when they whispered to each other while looking on? Man, what type of school bell is that? Man, my school bell was so obnoxious. I'm like, bang, bang. I'm like, oh my god, dude. Recess time. Noisy students rushed out the classroom and made for the canteen. Who, however, slowly packed up stationery and thought about lunch. I miss having noodles. Oof, that sounds good right now. 13:30. It's military time. Who was sat on the bench in the school plaza? I think I felt a little hungry now. Who avoided the crowd when having her meals? Her generous appetite also attracted attention. She tried having normal-sized meals, but her stomach soon protested loudly against her choice. So where should we head off after school? Who heard a few girls talking. Just leave me alone. I need sleep. To sleep tomorrow. This is the only day in the week where we're free to head outside. I know this great place. The chatting girls eventually walked away. I guess I can head downtown after school. It's decided. I shall have noodles. 14:30. 15:30. 16:30. God. 18. Alright, let's go. 18 o'clock. Come on. Do we really gotta walk right now? Okay, Fuha. She got a little walk on her. Look at that. Are we going vending machine? Okay. Oh shoot, Carol is in here? Don't come any closer, no. Someone needs help. Oh, nice. I never thought Carol would be in the main story. Oh, this pretty sweet. Oh damn, I was gonna do my ult. Oh damn, okay, so Fuha and Carol know each other. Nice, nice, nice. Slow down. I don't think I can run anymore. I think we got away. The girl gave a relieved sigh. Thanks for saving my life. What the hell was that? A real zombie? I thought it was just a cheap tabloid story. No idea, but it's dangerous. You should avoid dark alleys at night. Fine, look, I'm sorry, I got you in this mess. Wait, are you wearing the uniform of my school? And you look familiar. I'm a freshman from class 3. Oh, I'm from class 5, so I didn't know you. But that's alright, we know each other now. It's late, I'm heading back to school. You should do that as well. Well, we should head back together. This place is giving me the creeps. The girl suddenly held on Fool's arm and sent her into a silent shock. If it weren't for you, I'd definitely be dead. And you're so super awesome. Did you just do some of that legendary kung fu thing? You jump like so many meters into the air. That's like crazy awesome stuff. Alright, I don't even know your name. You know, Carol is giving me Kiana vibes though. So like just playing a little through Honkai post Honkai Odyssey, I can see why Carol was kinda, or May was kinda reminded of Kiana of Kiana from, you know, Carol's personality. So yeah. I can see that. I can see it. Hey, can you at least say something? Okay, so another memory. Those zombies are the same zombies we're fighting now, right? It's very likely. Perhaps a Honkai eruption was about to happen at the time. Yeah. But wasn't Fuha just an ordinary girl? Even then, she could take on zombies fair and square. No wonder she's the bombest student in our school. And that girl seemed to like her very much. She was alone in the previous memories. I think Fuha must be really happy to make a friend. School is finally out. Great, I can finally take a break. Why are you still wearing that uniform, Hua? What happened to all those nice clothes I picked for you? The uniform's pretty sturdy and dirt doesn't show up that easily. You're definitely not wearing the stupid uniform. I guess this is why you never wear the uniform at school. Yeah, I was about to say, how come she's not wearing a uniform? That's right, I look super lame if I dress like everyone else. Let's go, back to the dorms. Why? Get you changed. This is it, you'll give your family a surprise when you head back. You look absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if this fits her. I don't know. So I think. I don't know. Maybe let the hair down. Well, the hair is already down, maybe? I don't know. I don't really like it. Why am I feeling that you're making fun of me? I will never ever do that. I just gave you a super splendid idea. Going home in school uniform is super lame. I don't really want to scare my dad though. He might not take this too well. What? Girl, your dad's a kung fu master. Nothing can scare him. Anyway, take care. Bon voyage and see you next semester. Yeah, thank you for everything. Thank me, why? You helped me make a lot of friends in school. I really didn't expect to have a great time in school, but you made it happen. You really need some confidence, Hua. People became your friends because they like you. I was never the reason. I mean, I feel like sometimes you do gotta find that one person that is kind of cool with everybody. So, you know, it's easier to get in, you know, the group or whatever. You're a really nice girl, and people quickly notice that, even without me around. Don't give other people credit for your success. You won't get anything out of that. And don't you want have a flight to catch? Don't let me keep you. Goodbye, Sapphire. Who looked at the urban nightscape? Though the time she spent in the city was short, it was an enjoyable experience for her. In a few hours' time, she would be back home. I made a real friend, Dad. Happiness filled her heart. Oh, dang. The infamous alarm. The airport suddenly blared with sound sirens and alarms. Dear travelers, the airport will be locking down due to an emergency. Please remain calm and stay at your current positions. What just happened? Oh, you know what? In this cutscene, she actually looks good in the outfit. Maybe it was just the in-game model. Or maybe it was just the in-game model. Or the model from the text scene. Who was unaware that she was about to experience the third Honkai eruption? Ooh, damn, really? The place also experienced a Honkai eruption. That's the first ever Honkai eruption she ever faced, right? And the class monitor just made a good friend. Okay, you know what I'm kind of confused about is... Maybe I'm kind of thinking too much, is like, in Honkai Post Odyssey, I wonder how... Well, Carol's already established Valkyrie, so... Okay, so the timeline still meets, it still makes sense. Because I was thinking, if this was like further in the past, which I don't think it's not, then Carol should be a lot, older in Honkai Post Odyssey, but... No, I think it matches up. In the class monitor, she just made a good friend. The girl silently recalled unpleasant memories as Lin Xiaoyu while away time by kicking pebbles. Another flashback. Defeat the invade. Ooh, let's go. I like this for her. Oh, damn. Let's spam this. Oh, get punched. 12 pressure must have escape containment. If I'm not wrong, she must be Sakura's sister. Oh yeah, remember this. Oh, aside, she rushed for a few paces before stopping. Kevin said he was looking for Sakura, so he should be close to her and wouldn't need me around. I should focus on damage control and keep our losses at a minimum. Okay. If I remember correctly, Sakura's sister died, right?
少量の崩壊エネルギーが体内に付着してはいますが、私なら対応できるでしょう。
Oh, damn, come on. I just did my old... Oh, shit, she transforms? That's dope. Maybe I did it too. What I'm doing. Who would check that? Oops. Who would check the disabled soldier? I hardly seen any infection patterns. This isn't a case of Honkai overdose. She opened her palm and summoned the 8th divine key, the key of sentience. A reaction, but no signs of hallucinations, hypnosis, or memory alteration. Yet this is obviously a mind attack. Is this the power of the 12th Herrscher? The key of sentience. Sounds familiar. Interesting. So this is the world I see once my complete sentient focus is directed into a single point. Okay. Who spoke to herself. While floating in a mental world, she saw many sparks, each of them a sentient entity revealed by Feng Hong Dawn. Effects of the divine key have now spread throughout the entire base. Who said to herself she conveyed... Oh, damn it, I didn't... Under her current state of extreme focus, any emotion would only serve as a hindrance. Can I can do the history, right? Okay, yeah. Who said to herself she conveyed the simple information to activate her primal reflexes? Okay. Under her current state of extreme focus, any emotion would only serve as a hindrance. Ah, so she's kind of pretty much going like Ultra Instinct, like in freaking DBS. The divine key served as an additional sense to observe every entity in this world she saw. Three complex minds intertwined as one. The stubborn, unbending, and sword-like entity must be Kevin. He is still fighting. The second consciousness was close by, an ephemeral wisp that fluttered painfully like a wilted leaf. A wilted leaf. Who can this be? Sakura? Who looked at the third consciousness, a cocoon of malevolence that extended its fine tendrils everywhere. God damn. I found the one that is corrupting this base. I hope I have enough time.
基地にいるすべての人の意識を封鎖し、律者の侵食を止めます。ケビンが律者を倒すまで皆さんを行きましょう。
Okay. Oh damn, what the hell? Oh, I gotta stay here, huh? Damn it.
すごい。この律者はケビンとサクラを相手しながら私に攻撃を仕掛ける余裕があるんですね。神の鍵で私の意識をコピーし、無駄な人格を除いて崩壊に対する敵意だけを残します。護衛であればこれで十分です。行きなさい。奴に私の邪魔をさせないように。
Oh damn, so she can like summon other was, I guess. Shit. That combo's sweet, man. Alright. Alright, you did well. I'm sorry. Who will use the key to destroy the copy of herself? The act made her a little sad. What the hell? Why'd she do that for? Pure emotionless reason was responsible for creating this copy, yet she destroyed her once she served her role. Okay. A tool created for the sole purpose of fighting the Honkai. Who thought about herself and realized she was the same? I shouldn't dwell on such thoughts. She shook her head to purge these thoughts from her mind. I should meet up with them. Man, I'm gonna have to go back and just like read this whole chapter. I'm just confused as hell. The base was silent, everyone was asleep. To ensure safety, Huo kept her key active until further orders from May. So, May with all capital. Somebody told me that's Dr. May, so, okay. The dark, terrifying entity was no more. The 12th Hersher was contained, whether it be alive or dead. Oh, dang, there go Kevin. Was sitting down like he got beat up or something. Alright, who reached the third floor? Kevin stood against the wall in a dazed stupor as through he was controlled by Hua's key. I knew it was you when everyone in the base suddenly fell asleep. Kevin, you have sealed the 12th Hersher. Really? How is Sakura? She's dead. Oh yeah, she did die. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Kevin turned to look at the Hersher's containment cell. It's like a virus, and it can affect both computers and humans. The Honkai always manages to surprise us. How heavy are our losses? About 100 in the base. Those closest to her turned to zombies. It spread too fast for our containment measures. Your decisive action stopped the spread. You saved everyone in the base. That sounds like the good news. The bad news is the virus took our defenses and launched every nuke at our last 3 population centers. Oof. What? I'm sorry, I thought it was a mental attack. I failed to defend the computers. Dang. Sad Hua. Hua sat down in despair. I thought I had the situation under control. It doesn't matter. The man sat down heavily next to her. It always ends this way, doesn't it? These outcomes hardly surprise you. Every victory came at terrible cost, while the Honkai only grew stronger. But we made it to the 12th. Everyone knew that our triumphs were facades to disguise the horrifying losses we suffered. Humanity has lost the war, Hua. Kevin said in a low whisper that could hardly be heard. But this is the truth that we will never accept as a fact. I didn't expect you to say that. I thought you'd be the last one to give up this fight. You want the truth? I never gave up because I never tried. I never cared about the Honkai nor humanity. I just don't care. Dang, bruh. I wonder why, though. I didn't become a moth to save the world. It was for selfish reasons, yet the decision took me all the way here. What is his motivation, I guess? I cannot admit this to anyone, especially not to her. I thought I was the most terrible person to have ever lived. Kevin lowered his head. Who had never seen him so vulnerable and fragile before? Shit, we all haven't. We're all the same, Kevin. No one is born a hero. We're just ordinary people forced upon this path. I thought about home and my dreams and often questioned why I'm doing something that I never asked for. I have been a follower. I followed the captain, and now I follow you with May in the lead. I thought this was my path. But no one forced me into this path. It was my choice. I don't like it, and I can stop or leave at any time. You could have done that, but you didn't, Kevin. No one has the right to blame you for anything. Kevin lowered his head further. Hua heard his low whispers. But I do, and I blame myself. Hua was not sure if she should respond to that. Two remained silent until Kevin finally raised his head. I'm not giving up, Hua. We will not give up. Good, we shall not give up. Humanity shall win. Kevin stood up. He instantly reverted to the unyielding warrior who always led from the very front. We must head to the battle. To battle command. Oof, this is getting good. Okay. Got some Kevin action a little bit. So that's the Honkai War of the previous era. 12 Hershers appeared. Humanity won every battle but lost the entire war. The two girls grew silent as they thought about the world they live in. I never knew that Kevin also had to experience all that. Brian knew about these incidents, but was not aware that the class monitor was there as well. Well, faced Kevin alone to protect me. They used to fight alongside one another, but they were two comrades who took different paths. I guess so. Kiana's voice became softer than a sigh as she thought about the past. Alright, got a feather. Oh, we gotta take it back to old girl, right? Yep. I'm with it. Oof. Amazing. Oh, really? We found more Xinyan mind seals in 2 days than everyone else did in the last 500 years. Gosh. I doubted you when you said you're Phoenix's friend, but I'm now certain you have a special place in her heart. In Zhao, you held the feather in her hand instead of undoing the seal. She studied it in silence. The heart is the greatest mystery of all. We know it, we use it, explore it, manipulate it, but we never understood it. It is easy to know someone. It is extremely difficult to know oneself. Kiana understood little of Lin's words, but they sound important, and thus she dared not interrupt her. It doesn't really matter, just a few random musings that no longer matter. Lin smiled and undid the seal. Kiana and Brian felt the world spun around the light, engulfed everything. Another flashback. Yes, sir. Wait for me. Phoenix stopped and waited for the little one shouting in the distance. We're getting slow. I'm getting old, really old. Her? Old? Things scuffed. And you're thousands of years old too. Take it easy. God damn, these two are 1,000 years old. You? Thousands of years old? God. You should rest between these quests. It will do wonders for your health. The Honkai does not rest. Oh really? So why does it only come once in a while? These critters are hardly the real thing. Every trace of Honkai must be purged. Every enemy must be subdued. And you're just pampering these humans. They should be able to take care of these things themselves. Ah, we've arrived. And you're ignoring me again. Ooh. Little cutscene. But this village seems completely unaffected. There's a sugar hop idol. Do you want one? I better ask the locals. That was kind of weird subtitles. Okay. Oh, I did use this word before, but I don't really know how to use her really well. I know she's a good support, I believe. Are you ghostesses? Greetings, sir. Could you tell me if this place has a monster problem? You're mistaken, young lady. This is a peaceful village. We haven't had any demons for centuries. What did the locals say? They claim they've never seen a monster, but I could sense a presence nearby. Is it strong? No, it's just a weak Honkai response. But it's close and the village are too calm. Something is amiss. That definitely isn't the huge monster we're looking for. We cannot afford to ignore this. I will inspect it with my own eyes. Well, the zombies has been chained up. You know, they have like some good looking zombies in Honkai. You know? Like that's like the least what you expect of a zombie. Like that's very unexpected. Oh, what do we gotta do? We gotta break them out of it? Hold on, don't kill her. Why? Something isn't right. She's kept here on purpose. They were also trying to feed her. We should get to the bottom of this. Unnecessary. She is fully corrupted, zombified, and can no longer be saved. She is now a threat that must be purged. Well, we can do that later. Shishi. I think. Is it Shishi or Kiki? Are you trying to stop me from destroying a spawn of the Honkai? I don't like it when you fight. It makes you cold and scary. I'll let you have your own way for anything else, Shishi, but never for such matters. Can we at least go and talk to the villagers? We should know what happened before we act. Dozens of villagers gather at the village gates as though expecting the phoenix to return. Little Wang saw you heading for the hills. You saw her, didn't you? I did. But we didn't kill her. No, sir. We want to know what happened. That's a long story. She was Lin's wife, but some foul sorcery possessed her and turned into a demon. She hit her man and then she rushed out to attack others. Luckily, the lads caught her and chained her up. She didn't do anything wrong. Never, but her man and baby. The villagers stepped back to reveal a man on crutches and an old lady holding a baby. Please, Emperor, show mercy. She is fully corrupted. There's no other way. The merciful thing to do is to end her misery. But every villager heard the phoenix words. They were aghast and looked at each other. But please, if there is a chance for mercy... No chance for mercy, we gotta purge. Elder circling motion to Phoenix. He had something to say. Everyone backed away when she approached. He must be the celestial emperor. So you do know her. This is a remote village, but my grandfather gazed upon your immortal beauty. You must be the one. I'm flattered, but do tell me your request. I beg you to end the poor woman's misery. What? Didn't you ask us to spare her life? Yeah, that's all I'm about to say. Like, what? Now you change your heart? There were people around. If her family heard me, they will hate us for many years. Okay, that's understandable. Her cursed form only brings pain, and I don't think we can keep her chained forever. Everyone's frightened. What if she breaks free? Will she kill someone in the village? We know nothing about killing demons. Fate brought you here to save us from those monsters. Allow me to consider. Woo. What you gonna do? You gonna purge? Or are we gonna, you know, save her life or just keep her that way? This will only keep happening, Shishi. We cannot afford to show mercy to any possible threat. So does that mean we're going to send her to the afterlife? Phoenix shook her head. There's no other choice. Alright, we must kill. The zombie looked at you. Its eyes were devoid of nothing but the malicious glow of Honkai. If only we can free ourselves from the Honkai. It just kept coming and harming people. Yes, it just keeps coming. One shot. Are you upset, Shishi? No. I'm sad. For that zombie? No, Phoenix. I feel sad for you. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, shoot, that might be the thumbnail right there. The ladies made me, they told me. Ooh. The 1,000-year-old lolly. I hate that term. The Phoenix has a mission. A cruel and heartless mission. I'll be honest with you, we don't like it at all. These look like kids, but how the hell are they 1,000 years old, man? Like freaking game anime logic. It's like, what you call it from Seven Deadly Sins, Merlin. Her true form is like a dang child. She deserves to live her own and make her own decisions. Yet everything has been chosen for her. Without someone to look after her, she'll eventually carry the mission to completion. This is exactly who she is. And that's why we made you. We'll not give you any directives. Given that both of us have already betrayed our orders, we don't think it's fair to order the people around. Observe the Phoenix with your own eyes. She can be a little cold, but she'll eventually actually a very, very nice person. I'm sure you'll like her as well. And when that happens, we hope you'll make the same decisions we did. If not, I don't think that matters anyways, because sure wouldn't be around to complain. We entrust the Phoenix to your care. Good luck, Shishi. They disobeyed their orders to keep you away from the battles. And I did everything I could. Disrupted your training and tried to stop you from using Huang Down. I tried to get you closer to the others. But that is all I could do. Have I disappointed you? No, Phoenix, you never disappointed anyone. Everyone can see the good work you have done. You know, I mess with Fushi, I think her name is. She was actually trying to make or show Fua that, you know, life ain't just about, you know, this. You know, it's about more, you know. Really trying to make her live her life, you know. I'm disappointed in myself. We tried to foil a mission in Dr. May's project to keep useless things in your mind. But I simply can't do it. You know, I feel like they're portraying Dr. May as like she's, wouldn't say evil, but her intentions are kind of like how Kevin is, you know, that Kevin wants to save humanity, but he pretty much just said that he don't really care, but that's pretty much what he tells people. But pretty much he wants to save humanity for whatever the cost, you know what I'm saying? A big gamble, what she's trying to do. So I feel like Dr. May is pretty much the same thing. I'm sorry. Why apologize? Keeping you company has made me really happy. I'm just sad that I can be with you forever. Or I can't be with you forever. 1,000 years aren't long enough. My batteries will fail and memories will freeze. I'll eventually fall asleep. Batteries? What is she, a rope? Okay, I'm confused. So what is she? 1,000 years aren't long enough. That's pretty long though. But batteries will fail and memories will freeze. I'll eventually fall asleep. So when you say eventually fall asleep, you pretty much saying you're dying. or can you be like reawakened? You know? I don't know, man. But I'll never leave you. I'll keep waiting until the day your saviors appear. Dude, you're willing to die for this world. There will eventually be someone who treasures you more than this world. You won't be alone, Phoenix. Oof, man, dude. Let's have these flowers left in the place. Oh, what is this? Don't you look just fabulous in this? Bruh. Look at her face, bro. The lady in was Chipao smiled at her. You'll be stealing all the attention in this evening ball. Gorgeous. Oh, I love Himiko, man. I hope they like make another like character, like an updated version of Himiko. Like, cause I know like the Vermilion armor is like kind of outdated, right? You know. But I hope they make another one. Who shook her head? Why are you unhappy with something? Or either that like buff, you know, the Vermilion armor. I don't understand this. We lost 3 branches to bring down the 6th Hersher just a short while ago. We've won, but how could we just forget about all the sacrifices and pain we've been through? Why are we dressed up? Music, snacks. Just thinking about this reminds me of the friends who died. Oh, I have a little reminder for you. You've heard it before, but it works. Forgetting is the best medicine. People choose to forget for a good reason. It is a way to relieve the pain and get a moment of happiness. Yeah, you say that. Well, we all know Himiko likes to drink. So, a lot of people say that, but you know, they do other things to kind of block out the so-called memories or the pain. But it doesn't work. You know, I drink myself, and it doesn't work. I think the best remedy is just, I don't even know what's the best remedy. I would say just like, man, surround yourself with good people, go out, try to have fun, and then, you know, that moment will kind of, you won't be thinking about, you know, the pain, you know. But trying to forget something, very hard to do. Very, very hard to do. It'll take time. You must give them a chance to forget and have a little bit of fun, especially during war. See, that's pretty much what I just said. You can't fight a war with a low morale. The captain said as she arranged her hair. I really can't get used to this hair bun. My ears feel cold and my neck as well. I feel that, because I remember when I always had like long hair for like the longest, and I cut it. Then I remember, like, I'm from Michigan, so like it gets cold, man. My ears were so cold when I cut my hair. It wasn't even my ears, it was like my whole top of my head, because I ain't had hair no more. Which I have hair now, I regrew it. It's probably the air conditioning in the base. The captain gave a frustrated scoff. Whatever, sure, you're not attending the ball. I spent a great deal of time picking out this dress for you. There's a snack bar for the non-dancers, but I'm definitely going to get you on the dance floor. Fine, I'll go. Finally a right choice. I think, see, like a character standpoint, I think me and Himiko would really be good friends. Cause like when I'm out, like if I'm at a party or like in a bar, club, whatever, no, I like to, you know, I like to dance and stuff like that. Let's learn to relax, Hua. She snapped out of her memories. She was in a I don't know how to say that word. It's like Chipao. She was in the Chipao and thought about the short conversation last year as she looked at her reflection. Many things happened in a year. 2 Hersher incidents in Australia laid to waste by a great fire. The one who chose her dress was no longer around. The moths planned another evening ball, but the mood was depressing, a far cry from the joyful atmosphere last year. The war was wearing out the moths. The Hershers kept coming. There was no end in sight. No one wanted to dance, but no one wanted to cancel this tradition either. Because people need to be happy. You must give them a chance to forget and have a little bit of fun, especially during wars. Oh, why is this music in the background, bruh? You can't fight a war with low morale. Who would have thought about the captain's words? Learn to relax, Hua. Hey, Captain. Who was no longer a rookie. She finally understood the captain. More importantly, she understood her duty. Let's hope everyone can forget about this, at least for the night. Who murmured to herself as she headed for the lounge. Every time I see him come, man, it's oof. All right. I think I'll just read these. I think these are kind of cool to kind of read. So if you guys are still here, I appreciate it. But if not, you know what I'm saying, I understand if you guys drop out. You know, just don't forget to leave a like. You know, subscribe. You know, to the channel if you haven't already, and comment below. You know, let me know, or kind of like try to explain in comments like this chapter up to this point, because I'm a little confused still. You know, I know this is like all Hua's memories, and she has like multiple, I guess, personas, you know, in every like, or you know, in different eras, I guess, you know. But yeah, so just wanted to say that. But I'm gonna continue reading these. Hopefully it's not too long, but you know, let's do it. All right, the girl ignored the crowd as she stretched her little body, her neck and her wrists. Is this really your first time playing this? Oh, so this is kind of like when, like, I don't know why they didn't just put us in these cutscenes when we kept going to the next mission, but okay. Yeah, my dad never allowed me to go to the arcade near our place. I think what gets me about this is like everything is so like juggled. I just wish they stayed in like one spot and her memories, you know, then go to the next part, then go to the next part, instead of like juggling it out, because it kind of gets confusing. Well, for me at least. I know a lot of people, you know, y'all know, you know, but I'm confused. And I'm not ashamed to admit that. What a shame, because you're a gaming genius. 1536 points. That's way ahead of the second place. Speaking of which, are there gun kata moves in your kung fu? That's impossible. They're not the same thing. Say, are you up for some power dance insanity? Yeah, that's Fuha's Kiana back in the day. At the rate you're going, this arcade should be paying you to play their games. Keep it down. Fuha said in a hushed tone. A huge crowd gathered around the girls to admire their legendary gameplay. I didn't expect to attract so many people. It's terrifying. So how did you pull off these moves? By moving my arms and legs according to the instructions on the screen. Dang, you could just... You got some good reflexes then. Instructions? No, they're not. Forget it. The girl looked around, oblivious to the spectators around them. Want to try the racing games? It's definitely something you can't do with Kung Fu. Nah, she's just trying to get a dub, bro. I respect that, though. Like, come on, let's try something else. I'm so happy. Of course, games are designed to make people happy. I don't know about that. Honkai done depressed a lot of people. I don't know about that. Hey, what you want to eat? Noodles? Pizza? It's on me. It's okay, I got money. I can pay for dinner, and you can pay for the bus ride back to school. How does that sound? How that sounds good. So why do you live in the dorms on the weekends? I thought your home is in Sapphire. Our parents aren't around most of the time. It's not home, just a place to live when you're there alone. You sound so mature. Whoa, did you just call me mature? Can you please say that again when you meet my mom? Yeah, she's not no damn mature. No, she probably is, but you know, she still got the energetic kitty attitude, which, you know, that's fine, you know. Kind of like how Kiana, you know, is. But I gotta warn you, you'll be shocked when you see my mom. Are you trying to say something? Heh, I never told you that I came from a military family, right? And it's my mom who's in the army. Ha ha ha. Wait, you don't look surprised. Servicewomen aren't that rare, to be honest. That's because you've never seen my mom. Don't worry. You'll meet my parents once they return to Sapphire. I kept telling them that you're the one who saved their baby girl's life. What? Can I choose not to meet him instead? Why did you tell them that? Who could only imagine how awkward it would feel? Ha ha ha, I was just messing with you. I just say that you're my bestest friend ever. Come on, don't be shy. Let's get something to eat, or let's go eat something. Haha, sure. Will's heart was filled with a simple yet pleasant happiness. Nice. Okay. Yeah, cause so this is pretty much like transition to like missions like after that story. You know, that point in time if it was Hot Life, let's say. Okay. I don't know why they didn't just put us in there during the mission. All right. Get some more Kevin. Very interested in like anything Kevin. Many years will pass before we see each other again, Hua. Kevin said before she headed to the cryopods. He was sullen, and he ended his greetings with these words. Humanity shall defeat the Honkai. She had many things to say. She knew she could at least repeat Kevin's words. He would be pleased to hear them. But she only gave him a silent nod. The doors closed. Hua went through the disinfection chambers and left her clothes in the cruel old world. The long war against the Honkai has ended. Humanity suffered grievous losses but failed to claim the final victory. The planet's surface was in ruins. The few survivors left to follow Dr. May's orders and enter the cryopods. Nobody knew. Hold up. Something on my eye or something. Nobody knew what their mission was nor how long the hibernation would be. That's so very typical of her. No one knew Dr. May's entire plan. The AI named Prometheus conveyed her in her will and no one objected. Because everyone trusted and believed in Dr. May, the person who spent her entire life fighting the Honkai. Are you there, Prometheus? I am. The synthetic voice sounded like a shy little girl. How much time do I have left? The Great Hibernation shall begin in 1 hour 27 minutes. 1 hour 27 minutes. The amount of time Hua had to reminisce about the past, but was her past really that long? After becoming a mantis, Hua could no longer forget. Every moment since the awakening became etched into her mind. She cared little for those memories. There was nothing that she missed about them. She went to the very beginning, her father's dojo in the slums where youths trained in the yard. Your dad's dojo will be yours, Hua. He said those words, but he was wounded by a zombie. The dojo faltered. The Honkai came. Everything was gone. She thought about her confusing first day of school in a new city and about that classmate. She felt a trace of joy. The first classmate to befriend her, the happiest semester of her life. The Honkai came. Everything was gone. Memories of other friends were worn down over the years. Only flickering shadows remained. She thought about the captain who rescued her in Sapphire and gave her a new purpose in life. The Honkai came. And she reached the very end of her memories. Are you there, Prometheus? I am. The synthetic voice sounded like a shy little... What the heck? Didn't we just... And the time? The Great Hibernation began in 1 hour and 13 minutes. Hua thought to herself. It took me only 14 minutes to recall memories that I held dear. Hua entered the password on a wall panel and opened her cryopod. Reminder, you still have 1 hour and 12 minutes of free time. I don't need that. Hua said she entered the cryopod. The transparent glass panel closed and sealed her from the old world. Man, that's crazy. Good night, Prometheus. So, for them going to the pods is pretty much... They're gonna wake up in, like, the next time, right? Like, the next time. The next, like, era, I should say. Okay. Our last one. The ocean greeted the Phoenix. Azure waves lapped in her ankles and gave her a welcome sense of coolness in the heat of summer. This is a dream. The beach failed to distract her. She knew at once that this was a dream. Her physical body was at Mount Taishuan. I hardly dream nowadays. As a mantis, her brain never stopped working. Even if she slept, she could not remember the last time she dreamed. Why am I having this dream? Hi. An old friend appeared without warning. It's you. It's been a while, Phoenix. How long has it been? 2,600 years. Goodness. The Phoenix murmured to herself, that's really quite a long time. You haven't changed at all. The Phoenix found herself at a loss of words. This is just a dream, isn't it? I don't know about that. Since we're talking to each other, it's probably just a dream. We're already dead. We're really sorry about leaving you behind on your own. Dang, that's crazy. No, don't be. The dreaming Phoenix experienced sorrow. It felt like a lead weight pressed against her chest. I didn't make it on time. It was my fault. Just seeing you two again, the very sight of you makes me really happy. Fushi and Nua looked at each other before smiling. Smiles that she had not seen for 2,600 years, guys. You can see us anytime you want. We're always by your side. Yes. Then the Phoenix, Fushi and Nua spoke no more. Everyone knew this precious moment of silent calm could not be traded for any number of words. The clogs of time ticked on a spinning flywheel, spun dazzling threads of entire lifetimes. The time had come for the dream to end. I thought this moment would keep going if I kept my silence. I was afraid, so afraid that time would flow once I opened my mouth. This is just a dream. All dreams will eventually shatter. Indeed, all dreams will eventually end. But the time will not end for you. Oh, but time will not end for you. The bells chimed in the distance. The Phoenix returned to the beach. Azure waves lapped at her ankles. It felt as though she had traveled to the past. We'll meet again, Phoenix. We'll meet again, Fushi. Take care, Noah. Damn, dude, this kind of sad though. Those two was like her only friends. Well, and that Fuha, I guess. The dream ended. Ooh, yeah, this is getting deep though. So a little confused, but I think maybe I won't be as confused, or won't be confused no more when I do this part. But all right, I think I'm gonna leave it there. So, you know, kind of already did my ending, and kind of like before we started the those extra parts, I guess you can say. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please support by liking, subscribing, commenting below. Discord and Twitch is also in the description if you guys want to go join that. You know, come watch me live when I do these chapters. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Smosey out.